Hello, everyone, and welcome further in your training. You are now onboarded successfully. You've learned a little bit about my background, and you've actually been able to explore some of our programs. So, we're going to dive into sharing our programs, empowering our clients, and how we impact them for lasting change. This is going to be 100% about if you are going to go out there, whether it's through one of our scripts or whether it's in person approaching somebody, this is how I would do it. These are some of my suggestions. You're going to find a lot of the resources actually in the portal itself, but overall, I want to go exactly into if I'm the one approaching them, if I'm the one starting a conversation, some of the ideas I would go in and be like, okay, first venue, where am I at? And then how to present it. So we're going to dive into it together, starting with just the performance mindset foundations. You really have to believe in what we're doing in order to be successful. And that doesn't require much. That just means that you need to believe in a vision where you want to help people, that you believe that people can change, and that you believe that you can be the one that helps them be able to grow and thrive and change to empower themselves. So, you're going to learn a lot of these things on your own as you go out there, but the program that you chose is actually here to help you as well. So you're going to learn about your program, whether it's for the performance mindset, for your finances, whether it's for high value relationships, where you improve your love life or the relationships with your family, and then finally nutrition and wellness. So these are all great avenues, all avenues that people care about: health, wealth, and relationships. That's everything. So you've chosen your program. You must believe in it. You must believe that health is going to lead to a better life. You must believe that having resources and knowing what to do to them is going to lead to a better life. And of course, having healthier relationships leading to a better life. So that all starts with you. And the performance mindset foundations, they do require that you are actively listening, being empathetic, and then caring about our clients and what we do. So going further, remember we have those three different programs. I'm not going to revisit them when it comes to what's in them or what their purpose is. That was what Module 3 was all about, is the actual overview of each of the programs. But I'm going to remind you once more what they're about on a high level and which ones we have. So again, performance mindset, that's financial coaching. That's really helping people, whether it comes from going from debt into financial freedom, or it's going to be into how to grow your business or how to maybe manage your income a little bit better for your expenses versus your outgoing and ingoing. And then nutrition and wellness, we are natural based. We are all about being a preventative, but then ongoing longevity type of coaching. We do partner again with other nutritional plans. Some of my background is in nutrition. I also love the spiritual practices, the Eastern philosophy. You'll find me at yoga. You'll find me at a breathwork class, you name it. And then, of course, our last one is not our least, but our actual most popular, and that's the high value relationships, building meaningful connections. This could be improving your relationship with your family, it could be improving your relationship with your significant other, or perhaps it's improving the relationship with yourself. That way, you can set yourself up for a healthier relationship in the future. And then the second part of that, remember, is for premarital coaching as well as wedding services. Whew, that was a mouthful, but here we are next going into engaging clients effectively. I have four pillars that will help you be able to really get out there and feel more confident. If you remember these four pillars, they're going to be able to give you the foundations to help you either get on the phone, send that email, or approach somebody in public about what we do. So, just like you did with me in either our interview or someone on the team, you got to build some trust. A lot of what our trust is going to be through is our credibility. It's going to be through my education, it might be through my experience, my story, it may be through building trust through other client testimonials. Building trust really starts with you. and you actually showing up as a trustworthy person. If you're someone that has high integrity and shows up and is dependable, it becomes way easier to trust you than not having those qualities. So start from within and it will show up without. That is one of my favorite mottos. And you'll be able to see how it impacts you when it comes to your clients. All right. Next is active listening. Now, I have shared with a couple of you all, but I'll share with everybody that I'm actually more of an introvert than I am an extrovert. I prefer my book and my fireplace, but I do what I need to get the job done, and I get out there as an extrovert in order to share because I really believe in what we do. And that requires actually active listening. I am not just paying attention to what somebody says, but I'm paying attention to their body language. I'm paying attention to, are they engaged with me or are they distracted? Maybe somebody feels nervous, maybe somebody feels anxious. And that actually, again, starts with you. When you come in and you have a very calm, confident demeanor to you, that grounds everyone around you. And people can really tell if you're listening to them or if you are not engaged in the conversation. And it's not just in person, it's actually on the phone as well. You can tell if somebody's listening to you, you can tell if they are responding or reacting. So, whenever you actively listen to a potential client or one of our clients that are on board, they're going to notice and they're going to build that trust and that relationship with you based off of that. So, next is a personalized approach. I will say that out of all the clients I've had, out of all of the contractors, employees, relationships I've had, that everyone has a different story when it comes to their money, their love, and their nutrition and health. Everybody has different backgrounds, diversity, languages, and I love it. I'm here for it because for me, especially on the more coaching side, I love to learn about all the different ways that people do life and what led them to make the decisions that they made and what alterations or tweaks we can make in order to improve that or get them on a different path. But that starts again with active listening, paying attention to where and what matters to them. So that personalized approach comes on the client side as well when it comes to sales, because how you present a program to somebody that has overcome debt or is trying to overcome debt is going to be very different than someone that is trying to grow their income from $10,000 a month to 40,000. Very different approaches based off of culture and heritage and their childhood. All right, moving forward, ongoing support. Whenever you become the supportive network for your clients, they will come to you and they will stay with you and they will trust you. That ongoing support comes through the client retention. You do get a bonus based off of your client retentions. Are they renewing their contracts? Are they happy? Are they satisfied with the service? That comes through you being a relationship manager with them, and we reward you for that. All right, diving straight into the tools for success. I have tried my best and will continue to always try my best to give you every tool you can think of to help you get that sale, to help you lock in whatever confidence you need in order to approach people and know that our program is amazing, it's the best, and it can help. So I'm going to go over some of these, but you're going to find all of the ones that we have available in your portal on the training, and you can always go back to those. Perhaps it's a document for a script or a networking idea. We also have the ebooks in there. I have an ebook for every program. These are giveaways that we give to our clients, our potential clients, to let them know that, hey, even though you may or may not want to come on board, we care and we want to be able to provide you to help you in this journey. That's something that I've recognized is important to me and also ends up most of the time they come back and they're like, that was a great book or that was a great resource or that really helped me. And they end up joining the program just because of that. So 100%, we have those resources located in the drive. And then we also have some videos. We have videos that we can send out for B2B clients, and those B2B clients are maybe wedding venues or wedding planners. And we'll be able to send some emails out to be able to negotiate those contracts to have more of a B2B, and that helps you because as they funnel in potential clients for you, that makes your life a lot easier. So we do want to do that. We want to support you. I already went over some of the gifts, so I'm going to actually skip into the trainings. And the trainings here are just like this one. It is a self-paced training. You can watch this video as many times as you want. I'm here for it. And then also we have monthly trainings. These monthly trainings are group based. We have a new hire training as well as a collective training. And this is a place where you can come. It's completely optional and you can role play with other people. You can ask questions. You can engage with the team. Our team is very collaborative. Everyone is from a different type of place. So no one has any purpose to compete or gatekeep in any type of way. In fact, that's not our culture at all. We want to be able to work with each other, role play, figure out, what our goals are and how can we better serve not just our clients, but each other. All right. So we're going to get into a little bit of how to present the program, and I'm going to cover each of the programs. So first and foremost, we have performance mindset. This is a financial based program where we're coaching and we're being able to help people with their mental blocks or their limitations when it comes to money. A lot of people do not receive the financial literacy that they need in order to be successful. And you can be so intelligent. You could have gone to college, you could have not gone to college, you could have not even graduated high school, you could have came from a different country, and you're just trying to understand how money works in the United States. No matter what your money story is, we can meet you where you're at. And we've been able to figure out, okay, this is a situation where somebody's getting out of debt. Maybe they went to college and they did all the things that they thought they were supposed to do, but now found themselves not understanding how to navigate the interest rates or the student loans. We have people that had startups that just didn't work out, and maybe it was their fault, maybe it wasn't, but now it's their responsibility. And they're trying to navigate, okay, what is in it that I do not understand that I can mentally clear in order to see that bank account grow? And then we even have clients where they are doing very well. Maybe they have that $10,000 income again, and they're just trying to grow their book of business as a self employed individual or even a small business owner to reach that next tier. Well, the thing is that all of these people have things in common and things that are limiting their mindset, things that they don't think that they're worthy or they're afraid of that we can help dismantle. And we dismantle that through different ways. In fact, you may have actually heard me in the previous video talk about how we combine all these different methodologies in order to better serve our clients. So how do I present it? As far as presenting goes, it really depends on location and am I on the phone or am I in person? When I'm on the phone, we're able to really bring in some leads when it comes to people that have questions about growing their business, or we're able to find some of the scripts that really navigate some of those cold calls. If you prefer to be in person, I always like to present at real estate meetings or tech entrepreneur type of conferences. We have tables at those events sometimes as well, if it's in your area. If it's in your area and you feel like it's a good opportunity, like by all means, please communicate with myself or a team lead, and we'll help navigate that for you and help you set it up. And then we also have, warm leads that we get at different times, whether it's through our funnels or our marketing, that again, people are interested in learning more about how to grow their income. So that's some of the ways we do it. I personally am a very ambitious person. I would go and actually visit some of these firms and ask them, like, how can we better assist you as far as your clients go? Mortgage brokerages, those type of industries, they always need more support and they are always open to new partnerships. Ooh, nutrition, health, and wellness. This one is fun because everyone needs it. Everyone needs money and resources, but I am a huge advocate. If you don't have your health, you have nothing. So, this program is really good for individuals that perhaps already have a good money mindset and they have good relationships and they want to invest in their health and see what they can do with it. As far as maybe they are training for something like a marathon or a boxing tournament, we've had it before, and they really want to go a more natural approach. I also have mothers that, or mothers to be, they want to be as healthy as they possibly can. And I approach them at wellness events. Wellness events may be cold plunges, it could be yoga. You could actually partner with the studios themselves. That's always easier because now you have a relationship where they can funnel. I love to go to cooking classes. That's a great place to find people that are really invested in their health and their wellness. And then we also can partner with gyms. So you can find the local gym. And again, this is another add on service that they love to have. It's a lot easier, I feel, to approach businesses than it is to approach the individual. But if you're going to go the individual route, then I would advise okay, we have our leads, but we also have churches. We have different types of social events, happy hours, those type of things that you may have in your environment or your city. I do recommend that if you have physical therapists or trainers or nutritionists that are your friends or family, they will have great ideas for this one as well. All right, and then relationships, high value relationships. How I approach this one, I know that you probably have that friend at depending on what part of your life you're in, that always talks about relationships. Maybe they just can't seem to find the right guy, or they can't seem to find the right girl, or they have this mentality that there are no good ones left. This is a great in for you whenever it comes to our high value relationships because that mindset is not serving them. And you know that because you're their friends, and you know that because you love them and you want better for them. So that's what this program can be about, is approaching people when it comes to okay, tell them like, I'm not the therapist, I'm not a coach, I don't know, but I definitely know who can help you. And I've definitely seen that approach time and time again. It's a very classic one. But sometimes you may find that you partner with matchmakers or you partner with wedding venues or other individuals that have like dating websites. There's so many doors available here. The flip side is we do have clients that are here for the premarital coaching and the wedding services. Again, I highly recommend if you have a wedding venue in your area, planners, friends, event specialists, production, hotels, resorts, they're always needing a program like this. They just don't know it's available. I have gone to many resorts and they're like, where was this, a year ago or 3 years ago? So presenting that is going to be a little bit more of a softer approach versus the financial and the nutrition. Those are very database, fact-based type of approaches as far as they either have the numbers or they don't have the numbers, versus relationships are more sensitive. It's a very vulnerable thing. And I'm not going to say that when you're talking about your health or you're talking about your finances that it's not vulnerable. It's just a different energy. It's a softer energy. It's a more open type of environment because there's no exact formula for relationships. We're all navigating it. We're all trying to improve and we're all trying to be there for each other. So whenever you are approaching somebody when it comes to their relationships, just put on an extra dose of softness and you will be good. All right, how to be successful in this role. I'm here for it. It's the same principles that we kind of explored earlier, but in a new way. And what I mean by that is earlier we were talking about the clients. Now we're talking about you. So, how do you show up? That's engagement. I have noticed that the people that go to our trainings do way better than the people that do not go to our trainings. I have noticed that the people that ask questions and, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, they're the individuals that have the top numbers, hit the bonuses, and end up, helping me at a wedding or helping me at a retreat. I will say understand our value is, again, to be successful, know what we do. Ask questions, like look at the resources, look at the videos, watch the videos. If you know what we do and you truly understand it, it's going to be actually something that you believe in and that you incorporate into your life, and you'll see the success in your own life. Next, we have the personalized approach. Again, this is where we have to work together and we find out what works for you when it comes for your success. We have some representatives that are very outgoing and want creative expression, and they just need a general outline of what to do and they make it their own. And power to them, like go for it. And then we have others that are a little bit more introverted, or they like to be on the phone preferably, or they prefer emails and to schedule Zoom meetings. I'm okay with that too. It's you understanding yourself and being able to apply the resources that we give you into your sales strategy. And remembering that sales is not a bad thing. What we do is excellent. What we do helps people. So you don't have to think of it of I'm doing sales. You can honestly think of it as, okay, their person's going to either want it or not want it. And that's okay. Our value is still here. What we do actually impacts lives, and recognizing that will really be a game changer for you. Finally, again, I have attend trainings. Honestly, as engaged as you can be is what's going to make you successful. I'm not always available, but I will always get back to you, is what I tell people. And that's the type of approach I want you to have as well. If you don't know the answer to something, that's okay. But you need to be authentic. You need to be able to share with the client that you don't know, but you'll find out. And then you turn around and you go back to the team, you go back to me, and you say, hey, I didn't have this answer. I told them I don't know, but I'm going to find out what's the answer. And by you being authentic to them, I can be authentic to you. And I can be like, okay, let's sit down, let's explore this, let's add this to training, let's make ourselves better if we don't have the answer. And if we do have the answer, it's an area of opportunity where I can help you be able to help them, therefore, help your bank account. It all comes together, it's all connected. All right. Whew, we have arrived. We are getting started. You have one more module to go, and that one's a fun one. You'll see the getting started now comes for these first 90 days. This 90 days is all about supporting you, learning the program, and getting your feet wet. You are not meant to master all three programs. In fact, this is when you get to choose one. One of the three that I've covered, one that resonates with you and that you feel confident to be able to go out into the world with, that's your one. If you want to explore a different one after the 90 days, 100%, we will do it with you. We'll go for it. But master one first. Really get involved, apply it to your life, see how it changes your life, see how it changes the people that you talk to. Learn your sales strategy if you don't already know it, and learn the sales strategy for this program, because you may know sales already, but it's going to be different. Granted that you're in a different space, you're in a different position, a different company. And then finally, make those connections. Whenever we have the trainings, you'll be able to meet other people. Partner up with them if they're in your program. Be an accountability partner, just like you would at the gym, to make sure that you wake up and you go to the gym every day. Like, somebody's your accountability partner. Coaches need coaches. Sales reps need sales reps friends. Like, therapists need therapists. I cannot say this enough. If you want to grow, partner up with somebody. Okay, you have done so well. If you need to revisit this video, go back and review it from the beginning, and then review the program overview, and then make your final selection, because we're about to get started.